They show you the trophy, but rarely the nights that made it possible. They show you the highlight reel, not the half-broken people behind it. They show the smiles, not the silence that came before dawn. Most of the world thinks success looks like celebration. Few know it looks like abandonment. This is the dark side of success, the part 99% don't see. Success asks for time, more time than you ever thought you had. It steals weekends, birthdays, small talks, and bedtime stories. It demands that you choose work when your heart wants rest. It trades phone calls for emails, connection for contracts. For every applause, there is a night of doubt that no one films. The same person who posts sunrise photos has watched too many sunsets alone. Success is often a translation of pain into purpose, but the translation breaks sometimes. It creates a pattern. Push, lose, push harder, numb, repeat. You will be told to be grateful, and you should, but gratitude doesn't erase emptiness. Some of the loudest success stories hide the deepest loneliness. And loneliness isn't always physical. It's existential, quiet, smart. You feel like an actor who forgot their lines, smiling while the world cheers the performance. The path to success is littered with goodbyes, to people, to comfort, to versions of yourself. And every goodbye teaches something, sometimes a lesson you didn't want to learn. Most advice is packaged as fast, shiny, and simple, but real change is messy and slow. You will fail in ways that hurt more than your body. They will burrow into your identity. And the worst part, some of the people you love will walk away because they don't understand the currency you're spending. That's the dark side, sacrifice that's invisible until the ledger is closed. But there is a truth most motivational posts neglect to say out loud. 99% of people think success is only about hustle. They're wrong. Success is a story about trade-offs, conscious ones and the ones you never chose. What 99% don't realize is that not all trade-offs are worth the cost. You can win at work and lose at life, and winning means different things to different people. The dark side isn't a warning sign, it's feedback. It tells you where your values and actions diverge. You don't need to outwork the world. You need to outthink your decisions. Success without alignment is like a well-built ship with no compass. Some people succeed and feel proud. Others succeed and feel empty. Here's the thing. Pain doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. It means you have to choose. Every success story has 3 hidden chapters. The small losses, the quiet rebuild, and the final reinvention. If you're not willing to read those chapters, you'll chase a mirage all your life. But if you read them honestly, you gain power, clarity about what to keep and what to let go. This is what the 1% quietly do. They learn to get what matters, not everything that shines. So how do you survive the dark side? You don't run from it, you rewrite it. First, define the cost you are willing to pay. Write it down. Who are you not willing to lose for a title or a number? Second, guard your margins. Small reserves of time and love that feed you back. Margin is not luxury. It is the oxygen of creativity and resilience. Third, invest in people who invest back. Don't confuse followers with friends. Fourth, measure what matters. Energy, health, presence, not just bank statements. Fifth, learn to quit the right things. Quitting the wrong fights is progress. When you make choices with clarity, the dark side becomes a teacher, not a prison. Pain becomes permission to simplify, to clear the noise and keep the signal. This is when hustle becomes strategy and sacrifice becomes meaningful. Do not romanticize the grind. Respect it, structure it, and make it sustainable. You can have momentum without losing yourself, but it takes intentional design. Adopt 3 practical rituals that protect you: morning anchor, weekly review, boundary hour. Morning anchor: 10 minutes of something that roots you. Breath, journal, 1 victory. Weekly review: 60 minutes to reflect. Wins, losses, relationships, health. Boundary hour: protect 1 hour a day for people and rest. No work allowed. Technology helps, but it can also steal. Use it with intention, not as proof of progress. I once met a founder who had everything on paper and nothing at dinner. He told me the money bought options, but it didn't buy his mother's time. Another friend won a trophy, but missed his daughter's first steps because he was on a flight. These are not horror stories. They are wake-up calls. So what do we do with this dark side? We learn, we adapt, we choose what success means to us. Success becomes sacred when you define it with love, not validation. If you leave this video with one thing, let it be this: don't chase applause at the cost of your soul. Chase meaning, chase presence, chase the small things that make life worth living. When you build success around your values, the dark side becomes smaller and your light gets brighter. If this resonated, pause and write one thing you refuse to trade for success. Share it below. Be brave enough to name the line you won't cross. Subscribe for real stories that cut through the highlight reels. I'll see you in the next one.